Today, I'm going to give you the blueprint for success, a map to unlock the limitless potential that resides within you. You are not here by accident. Every challenge you've faced, every moment of doubt, has been a stepping stone that led you here, to this exact point in your life. The question is, are you ready to step into your greatness? There's a formula, a simple yet powerful set of principles that anyone, regardless of their circumstances, can use to turn their dreams into reality. This isn't just theory, this is practical, actionable wisdom that you can apply right now. Whether you're just starting out or already on your journey, this roadmap will show you how to break through any obstacle, conquer any fear, and achieve things you once thought were impossible. So I ask you, do you have the courage to trust in your own power? Are you ready to commit to a future where you live by your own rules? Let's dive in and discover the true meaning of success together. Clarity is the foundation of all achievement. It's impossible to move forward with conviction unless you know exactly where you're headed. Success is not an accident. It's a result of deliberate, focused action, and that action stems from a clear vision. Without clarity, you're like a ship sailing without a destination, lost at sea, drifting wherever the wind takes you. But when you have clarity, everything changes. You begin to make decisions based on your purpose, and every move becomes part of a larger plan that moves you closer to your goals. Having clarity in your life means knowing exactly what you want. It's about digging deep and asking yourself what truly matters to you. What does success look like in your life? Is it financial freedom, personal growth, or the ability to give back to others? Your answers will be unique, and that's the beauty of it. The path to success is personal. It's tailored to you, your strengths, and your desires. But here's the catch. If you don't define what success means for you, someone else will define it for you, and it will never align with your true potential. When you are clear about your goals, it's like turning on a powerful light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything becomes visible. You know where to focus, where to channel your energy, and what steps to take. You can break down your larger vision into smaller, manageable tasks that lead to progress. Instead of feeling overwhelmed by the sheer magnitude of what's ahead, you'll be energized by the clarity that comes with knowing the next step. Every task becomes meaningful because it's directly tied to your vision of success. Clarity also brings confidence. When you know exactly where you're going, the fear of the unknown starts to fade. Decisions become easier because they are no longer made out of uncertainty or doubt. They are guided by a clear, unwavering sense of purpose. You'll stop second-guessing yourself and start making choices that align with your goals. With clarity, you no longer waste time on distractions or opportunities that don't serve your higher purpose. Every moment counts, and you use it to move closer to the life you've envisioned. In addition to the practical benefits, clarity cultivates motivation. When you see the vision clearly, you can visualize the life you're striving for, and that fuels the fire within you. Your desire for success becomes a driving force that pulls you forward, even on the toughest days. Clarity empowers you to stay focused, even when the world around you may seem chaotic. It's your compass, your guide, and your source of unshakable strength as you embark on your journey to achievement. Massive action is the key that unlocks the door to success. It's not enough to have dreams or even plans. You must be willing to put in the work. Success doesn't come to those who merely hope for it, but to those who relentlessly pursue it. The concept of massive action means doing whatever it takes, within reason, to turn your vision into reality. It means pushing beyond your comfort zone, stepping up when others step back, and maintaining your focus on your goal regardless of the obstacles in your path. Taking massive action requires commitment. It's not a one-time effort or a short burst of enthusiasm. It's sustained, determined action over time. Many people start strong, motivated by the excitement of a new goal, but then fall off as challenges arise or the initial excitement fades. Those who achieve their dreams, however, are the ones who commit to continuous, consistent effort. They understand that progress is made in small, consistent steps, not in giant leaps. Massive action is about consistently showing up day after day, even when you don't feel like it, even when things get difficult, and even when you face setbacks. One of the core principles of massive action is embracing failure. It's not something to fear or avoid. It's a part of the journey. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, adjust, and get better. The key is not to let failures stop you, but to use them as stepping stones to greater success. Those who take massive action understand that failure is simply feedback. It's not permanent, it's part of the process, and it doesn't define who you are. What matters is how you respond, how you adapt, and how you push forward with even more determination. Massive action also means being proactive, not reactive. Successful people don't wait for the perfect moment or for opportunities to present themselves. They create those opportunities through their actions. When you are actively pursuing your goals, doors begin to open. You start to see new opportunities, new solutions, and new ways forward. Your efforts create momentum, and momentum is one of the most powerful forces for success. It's the snowball effect. The more you act, the more you achieve, and the more confident you become in your ability to continue achieving. Moreover, taking massive action requires focus. You can't be everywhere at once, doing everything. It's about prioritizing what matters most, eliminating distractions, and committing your energy to the things that will bring you closest to your goal. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things with intensity and purpose. This level of focus and dedication separates those who wish for success from those who make it happen. Through massive action, you bring your vision into the realm of possibility and then into reality. Mindset mastery is the cornerstone of personal achievement. It all begins in the mind, what you think, and how you choose to interpret the world around you. Your mindset shapes your reality. If you believe you are capable of greatness, you will take the necessary steps to achieve it. But if you view obstacles as insurmountable barriers, they will hold you back. The truth is, success is not determined by external circumstances, but by your inner world. What you believe about yourself, your abilities, and the possibilities ahead will either propel you forward or keep you stuck in mediocrity. The first step in mastering your mindset is adopting a growth mentality. People with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. They see challenges as opportunities to grow, not as threats to their success. On the other hand, those with a fixed mindset believe that their talents are predetermined and that failure is a reflection of their innate limitations. To achieve personal success, you must reject the notion that you are bound by your current abilities. Instead, embrace the idea that you are always evolving, always improving, and that the limits you perceive are only temporary. In mastering your mindset, it's also crucial to reframe negative thoughts. We all experience moments of self-doubt, fear, and uncertainty. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is how they respond to these negative thoughts. Instead of letting them dictate your actions, choose to reframe them. If you think, "I can't do this," change that thought to, "I may not know how to do this yet, but I will figure it out." I will figure it out. If you encounter failure, instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," remind yourself, "This is a lesson. I'll learn from it and come back stronger." Reframing helps you stay in control of your emotions and beliefs, allowing you to focus on solutions rather than problems. Another aspect of mindset mastery is resilience. Life will throw challenges your way, and there will be moments when you feel defeated, exhausted, or ready to give up. But resilience is the ability to bounce back, to get up after every fall, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. Resilient individuals don't let setbacks define them. They use them to fuel their determination. They understand that success isn't a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and obstacles. What matters is not how many times you fall, but how many times you rise again. Finally, mindset mastery requires self-belief. You must trust in your ability to create the life you desire. This belief is the fuel that drives your actions, even when the journey gets tough. The more you believe in yourself, the more courageous you become. You start to take risks, make bold decisions, and push through challenges that once seemed impossible. Belief in yourself is the foundation upon which all success is built. With the right mindset, you can achieve anything you set your heart and mind to. Overcoming fear is one of the most crucial steps in unlocking your true potential. Fear, in its many forms, is a universal experience. It shows up in different ways. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of the unknown, or even fear of success. The truth is, fear is natural, but it doesn't have to control you. In fact, fear can be a powerful tool for growth if you learn to face it rather than avoid it. It's not about eliminating fear from your life. It's about learning how to use it to propel you forward, rather than allowing it to keep you stagnant. The first thing to understand is that fear is often an illusion. It's our mind's way of protecting us from perceived threats, but in many cases, these threats are not as dangerous as they seem. Fear can be based on past experiences, anxieties about what might happen in the future, or imagined worst-case scenarios that may never come to pass. By examining your fears closely, you often find that they are not as real or as powerful as they first appear. When you confront them head-on, you'll realize that the fear of taking action is often worse than taking action itself. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear is to reframe how you view it. Instead of seeing fear as something to be avoided, start seeing it as a sign that you are on the verge of growth. Fear is often an indication that you are pushing yourself beyond your comfort zone, and that's where transformation happens. Every time you face fear, you expand your limits and build your confidence. Fear becomes a signal that you are taking the necessary steps towards something greater, not something to be scared of. Another powerful strategy is to take small, incremental steps. When you're faced with a large, intimidating goal, fear can feel overwhelming. But by breaking your goal down into smaller, manageable tasks, you can diminish the power fear has over you. Taking one small step at a time reduces the pressure and makes it easier to build momentum. The more small steps you take, the more your fear will shrink. Over time, what once seemed like an insurmountable obstacle becomes just another challenge to conquer. It's also important to remember that the things you fear are rarely as permanent as they seem. Failure, for example, is often temporary. The pain or discomfort you may feel from taking risks fades with time, and in its place is the knowledge and growth you gain from the experience. Every successful person has faced fear at some point, but they didn't let it stop them. Instead, they used it as fuel. They embraced failure, learned from it, and used it to become better, stronger, and more capable. Finally, remember that courage isn't the absence of fear. It's taking action in spite of it. Fear will never completely disappear, but the more you practice facing it, the less control it has over your actions. You'll find that the more you lean into discomfort, the less fear has a hold on you. Embrace fear, understand it, and use it to drive you toward the success you're meant to achieve. Emotional control is a critical element of success, especially in high-pressure situations. Emotions can either propel you toward your goals or derail your progress, and the ability to manage them effectively separates those who achieve greatness from those who fall short. In life, you will inevitably face challenges, setbacks, and obstacles. How you respond emotionally to these situations will determine whether you continue moving forward or give in to frustration, doubt, and fear. The key to emotional control is not about suppressing your feelings, but learning how to channel them in a way that serves your higher purpose. The first step in emotional control is self-awareness. To manage your emotions effectively, you must first understand them. This means taking the time to acknowledge how you're feeling in any given moment, whether it's anger, frustration, excitement, or joy. Being aware of your emotions gives you the power to decide how to respond, rather than reacting impulsively. Emotional awareness allows you to take a step back and assess the situation objectively. When you recognize what you're feeling, you can then choose to respond in a way that aligns with your long-term goals instead of acting out of momentary impulse. Once you've developed self-awareness, the next step is emotional regulation. This involves controlling the intensity of your emotions and choosing how to express them in a productive way. For example, if you're feeling angry or upset, instead of lashing out or letting that emotion drive you into a negative spiral, you can channel that energy into motivation and action. Redirecting negative emotions into something positive, like taking decisive action or engaging in problem solving, is a powerful way to maintain control. It's about choosing to not let your emotions dictate your behavior. Instead, you direct them toward achieving your desired outcome. Another important aspect of emotional control is resilience. Life isn't always smooth sailing, and there will be times when things don't go according to plan. During these moments, resilience allows you to bounce back quickly and maintain your composure. Resilient individuals do not allow themselves to be consumed by negative emotions for extended periods. Instead, they feel the emotion, process it, and move on. They focus on solutions rather than dwelling on the problem. Resilience allows you to remain calm, focused, and proactive, even in the face of adversity. Furthermore, emotional control involves cultivating a sense of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going wrong to what's going right. When you focus on the positive aspects of your life, you are less likely to be overwhelmed by negative emotions. Gratitude can act as an emotional reset, helping you regain perspective when things aren't going as planned. It keeps you grounded and reminds you of your progress, no matter how small it may seem in the moment. Lastly, emotional control strengthens over time with practice. The more you actively work on understanding and regulating your emotions, the better you'll become at it. It requires consistent effort and the willingness to evolve. As you continue to master emotional control, you will find that you are better equipped to handle challenges with grace and confidence. You won't be easily shaken by setbacks, and you'll be able to navigate difficult situations with calm and focus, which is essential to achieving long-term success. Environment of success plays a pivotal role in shaping your path toward achievement. The people, places, and things you surround yourself with can either elevate you or drag you down. You've probably heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This is not just a cliche, it's the truth. Our environment influences our thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately our results. To achieve your goals and reach your full potential, you must intentionally design your environment to support your success. The first component of your environment is the people around you. Relationships are incredibly powerful, and they have the potential to either nurture your growth or hinder it. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, challenge you, and hold you accountable. Seek out mentors and peers who are further along on their journey and who can provide wisdom, guidance, and support. At the same time, it's essential to distance yourself from negative or toxic influences, people who drain your energy, undermine your confidence, or discourage your dreams. While it's important to be kind and supportive to everyone, you must prioritize your own growth and well-being. Spend more time with those who elevate your mindset, expand your perspective, and encourage your success. Next, consider the physical environment you inhabit. Your workspace, home, or daily surroundings play a crucial role in your productivity and mental clarity. A cluttered, disorganized space can lead to a cluttered mind, causing stress and reducing focus. On the other hand, an organized and inspiring environment fosters creativity, focus, and efficiency. Invest in creating a space that aligns with your goals, a space that motivates you to take action. Whether it's a clean, minimalist desk, a vision board with your aspirations, or a peaceful area for reflection and planning, your physical space should reflect the mindset and energy you want to cultivate. It's about eliminating distractions and creating a sanctuary that encourages your success. Beyond the people and the physical space, the information you consume is also a critical part of your environment. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with information, news, social media, advertisements, and more. But not all information is created equal. To succeed, you must be intentional about what you allow into your mind. Choose to consume content that inspires, educates, and empowers you. Read books that challenge your thinking, listen to podcasts that motivate you, and engage in activities that expand your knowledge. In contrast, limit exposure to negative, fear-based, or irrelevant information that can drain your energy or fill your mind with doubt. Your mind is like a garden. What you plant in it will determine what grows. Fill it with positive, empowering seeds, and you'll reap a harvest of success. Lastly, your emotional environment is just as important as the physical one. Surround yourself with positive energy, optimism, and joy. When you create an environment of positivity, it becomes easier to maintain a positive mindset, even in the face of challenges. Practice gratitude regularly, engage in uplifting activities, and develop habits that support your emotional well-being. Surround yourself with the kind of energy that supports growth, resilience, and happiness. By intentionally designing a supportive environment in all aspects of your life, relationships, physical space, information, and emotions, you create a fertile ground where your dreams can flourish and your success can be inevitable. Commitment to excellence is a driving force that distinguishes the truly successful from those who settle for mediocrity. Excellence is not about perfection. It's about consistently striving to be your best, doing your best, and expecting the best from yourself in everything you do. It requires dedication, discipline, and an unwavering belief in your ability to achieve greatness. Commitment to excellence is a mindset, a set of habits, and a lifestyle. It's about raising your standards to a level where mediocrity is no longer acceptable, and you refuse to settle for anything less than the highest quality in all aspects of your life. The first step in committing to excellence is setting high standards for yourself. Excellence starts with your expectations. If you aim for average, that's all you will achieve. But if you set your sights on greatness, you'll constantly push yourself to reach higher. The more you raise your standards, the more you grow. Excellence is not something you stumble upon by accident. It's a deliberate decision to do everything with intention and purpose. Whether it's in your work, relationships, personal growth, or health, ask yourself, am I giving my best effort? Am I doing this with the highest level of quality I can deliver? Excellence is about showing up fully, every time, no matter how small the task or how insignificant it may seem. One key aspect of excellence is consistency. It's easy to commit to excellence in moments of inspiration, but true success comes from showing up consistently, even when motivation wanes. It's about developing a work ethic that doesn't rely on external motivation. Excellence isn't a one-time achievement, it's a daily habit. It's the small actions, the daily discipline, and the commitment to continuous improvement that compound over time and lead to massive success. When you make excellence a non-negotiable part of your routine, it becomes second nature. It's no longer something you strive for occasionally, but something you live by every day. Excellence also involves attention to detail. It's not just about the big picture, it's about executing flawlessly on the small things. Often, success is found in the details. Whether you're creating a product, delivering a service, or building a relationship, excellence is reflected in how well you manage the finer points. Don't underestimate the power of attention to detail. It's the little things that often make the biggest impact, and excellence is found in the consistency of those small, thoughtful actions. Whether it's delivering a presentation, crafting a report, or simply showing up on time, those details matter. Furthermore, commitment to excellence means continuously learning and improving. Excellence is not static. It's dynamic and evolving. To stay at the top of your game, you must be open to feedback, willing to learn from others, and constantly seeking opportunities for growth. Or, this means stepping out of your comfort zone, embracing challenges, and looking for ways to expand your knowledge and skills. Those who commit to excellence understand that there's always room for improvement, and they never stop striving for it. In addition, excellence requires a relentless drive to persevere through setbacks and failures. The road to excellence is not always smooth. There will be obstacles, challenges, and moments when things don't go according to plan. But those who are committed to excellence don't let setbacks deter them. They see failure as a part of the process, an opportunity to learn, adjust, and come back stronger. Excellence is not about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them and continuing to push forward with greater resolve. Ultimately, committing to excellence is about taking pride in everything you do. It's about developing a mindset that refuses to accept anything less than your best. When you commit to excellence, you are setting a standard not only for yourself, but for those around you. Excellence is contagious. By holding yourself to the highest standards, you inspire others to do the same. And when you consistently show up with excellence, you create a life that reflects your dedication, resilience, and determination to be the best version of yourself. Adaptability is one of the most valuable traits you can cultivate on your journey to success. The ability to adapt to changing circumstances, new environments, and unexpected challenges can make the difference between stagnation and growth. Life is unpredictable, and the road to success is rarely a straight path. It is filled with twists, turns, and obstacles that can derail even the best-laid plans. To succeed, you must not only be willing to adapt, but also embrace change as an inevitable and positive force in your life. The first step in cultivating adaptability is developing a mindset that embraces change rather than resists it. Many people fear change because it takes them out of their comfort zones. However, staying in your comfort zone will prevent you from achieving anything extraordinary. Growth happens when you stretch beyond your limits, when you challenge yourself to handle situations you haven't encountered before. Instead of fearing change, view it as an opportunity to evolve, to learn something new, and to become better. The more adaptable you are, the more capable you become of navigating the ups and downs that life throws your way. Adaptability also means being open to feedback and willing to make adjustments based on new information. As you pursue your goals, you will inevitably encounter situations where things don't go as planned. This is where your ability to adapt is tested. Instead of stubbornly sticking to a plan that's no longer working, adaptable individuals are quick to recognize when it's time to pivot. They accept feedback, learn from mistakes, and make the necessary changes to keep moving forward. By doing so, they stay on track toward their goals, even if the path looks different than originally envisioned. Being open to course corrections is a sign of strength, not weakness. It shows a willingness to grow and improve, which is essential for long-term success. Adaptability also requires emotional intelligence, the ability to manage your emotions and stay calm under pressure. When faced with uncertainty or unexpected challenges, it's easy to get frustrated, anxious, or overwhelmed. However, those who can maintain emotional control are more likely to make clear, rational decisions. They don't let fear or frustration cloud their judgment. Instead, they assess the situation, remain calm, and make informed decisions that move them closer to their goals. Emotional resilience, combined with adaptability, creates a powerful force for navigating the unknown. Moreover, adaptability is about staying flexible in your approach to achieving your goals. While your vision of success may remain constant, the methods you use to get there will often need to evolve. New technologies, market trends, and external factors can change the landscape of any industry or field. Those who thrive are the ones who stay flexible, constantly seeking new opportunities, tools, and strategies that align with their goals. Adaptable individuals are never rigid in their thinking. They are always looking for ways to improve their approach, to optimize their efforts, and to make progress no matter what. Additionally, adaptability is a critical component of building resilience. When you face setbacks, it's easy to feel defeated, but adaptability enables you to recover faster, learn from the experience, and move forward with even greater determination. Rather than dwelling on what went wrong, adaptable people focus on what they can do differently next time. This proactive approach allows them to bounce back quickly from challenges and continue their pursuit of success. With resilience and adaptability combined, you can handle anything life throws your way. Finally, adaptability is not just about surviving change. It's about thriving through it. By embracing change and adjusting your mindset and strategies accordingly, you position yourself to seize new opportunities that others might overlook. Life is dynamic, and those who succeed are the ones who remain fluid, open-minded, and willing to learn. Adaptability enables you to continuously grow, evolve, and find new ways to reach your goals, no matter how the world around you changes. Gratitude is an incredibly powerful tool for success that often goes overlooked. It may seem simple, but the act of being grateful has the ability to transform your mindset, improve your emotional resilience, and create a positive feedback loop that propels you toward your goals. In moments of struggle or frustration, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture, but gratitude helps you refocus and maintain perspective. It's a reminder that no matter how difficult the journey may seem, there is always something to be thankful for, something that can fuel your motivation to keep pushing forward. The first benefit of practicing gratitude is that it shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. When we focus on what's missing in our lives, whether it's resources, opportunities, or skills, it's easy to feel defeated. But gratitude rewires your brain to focus on the positives. By acknowledging the things you have, your health, your relationships, your skills, your opportunities, you train your mind to see abundance rather than scarcity. This shift in mindset helps you feel more empowered, more capable, and more optimistic about what lies ahead. Gratitude helps you understand that no matter where you are, you already have what you need to succeed. Moreover, gratitude fosters emotional resilience. When faced with adversity, those who practice gratitude are better equipped to navigate challenges with a sense of calm and clarity. They don't get bogged down by frustration or despair. Instead, they find strength in the things they are grateful for. When you are grateful, you are less likely to be overwhelmed by negative emotions because you are constantly reminded of the good things in your life. This emotional stability allows you to keep a level head in difficult situations, make better decisions, and move forward with confidence. Gratitude also improves your relationships. When you express gratitude, whether it's for the support of friends and family or the contributions of colleagues, you strengthen those bonds. People naturally gravitate toward positivity and appreciation. By regularly expressing gratitude, you create an environment where others feel valued and appreciated, which fosters collaboration, trust, and mutual support. Relationships are one of the most important factors in success. Surrounding yourself with people who believe in you, support your vision, and challenge you to grow is invaluable. Gratitude nurtures these relationships and keeps them strong, especially when times get tough. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is that it fuels motivation and drive. When you take a moment each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, you begin to see your progress more clearly. Gratitude highlights how far you've come, even if you haven't yet reached your final destination. This sense of progress provides a boost of motivation to keep going, especially during moments when you might feel discouraged or exhausted. It's the fuel that helps you continue taking action, no matter how small, toward your goals. The more you practice gratitude, the more you begin to see opportunities and solutions that were previously hidden from your view. It becomes easier to find the silver lining, which helps you stay focused and motivated. Furthermore, gratitude can improve your health and well-being. Numerous studies have shown that practicing gratitude can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, improve sleep, and boost your immune system. When you're stressed or anxious, your body releases cortisol, the stress hormone, which can have negative effects on your health. But gratitude helps counteract that. By focusing on positive aspects of your life, you reduce stress and promote overall wellness. As a result, you have more energy, more focus, and a greater capacity to achieve your goals. Finally, gratitude helps you stay grounded and focused on the bigger picture. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, the challenges, and the setbacks. But when you regularly practice gratitude, you remind yourself of the things that matter most, your purpose, your values, and the impact you want to have. It helps you stay connected to the bigger vision for your life, even during times of difficulty. Gratitude keeps you humble, reminds you of what you've accomplished, and motivates you to continue the journey with a sense of purpose and clarity. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine isn't just about being thankful. It's about creating a mindset that attracts success. It's about shifting your perspective so that you see opportunities instead of obstacles and find strength in every situation. Gratitude allows you to tap into a limitless source of motivation, resilience, and emotional power that can drive you to achieve your highest potential. Giving back is an essential component of true success. While personal achievement and material success are often celebrated, they are not the ultimate measure of fulfillment. The greatest sense of purpose and satisfaction comes when you use your success to positively impact others and contribute to the greater good. Giving back is not just about money. It's about sharing your time, knowledge, skills, and resources to uplift those around you. Success is ultimately about creating value not just for yourself, but for the world. The first step in giving back is understanding that your success is not only a result of your own efforts, but also the support and guidance of others along the way. You didn't get to where you are by yourself. There were mentors, supporters, and even challenges that helped shape your path. Giving back is a way to honor the people who helped you and to pay it forward to others who are just starting their journey. It's a reminder that success is a collective endeavor. No one achieves greatness in isolation. By giving back, you contribute to the cycle of growth, support, and opportunity for others. One of the most powerful ways to give back is through mentorship. Sharing your knowledge, experience, and lessons learned with others can make an enormous impact. You can guide someone who is just beginning their journey, help them avoid the mistakes you made, and provide them with valuable insights that will accelerate their growth. Mentorship is not just about teaching, it's about inspiring and empowering others to believe in their potential and take action toward their own success. By giving your time and energy to mentor others, you not only help them, but you also deepen your own understanding of the subject and enhance your own personal growth. Another form of giving back is through community service. Whether it's volunteering your time at a local shelter, donating to a cause you believe in, or supporting initiatives that help those less fortunate, community service is a way to make a tangible difference in the lives of others. It's a way to use your success to improve the world around you. The impact of community service extends far beyond the immediate needs it addresses. It creates a ripple effect of kindness, generosity, and inspiration that encourages others to get involved as well. Giving back to your community builds stronger bonds and contributes to the collective well-being of society. Philanthropy is another powerful form of giving back, but it's important to remember that it doesn't always have to be about large sums of money. While monetary contributions can be significant, giving back can also mean investing in programs, initiatives, or organizations that align with your values. It's about using your resources, whether it's money, time, or expertise, to create opportunities for others and address societal challenges. Philanthropy, when done thoughtfully, can lead to meaningful, long-lasting change in areas that are important to you, and it can inspire others to do the same. Additionally, giving back means being a positive role model for others. Your actions, behaviors, and values serve as an example to those around you. When you choose to give back, you demonstrate the importance of generosity, kindness, and responsibility. By living with integrity and sharing your success, you inspire others to do the same. The more you give, the more you lead by example, creating